President and Professor Dan Bickel. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. Excited.
I need to ask you, I forgot, how many instruments do you play?
14?
Yeah.
Yeah, but only 5 professional. I get paid more to stop playing the ones at the end. But I can get most band students up to first chair in 8th grade. So
Really?
Yeah, well, as a band director, you're supposed to.
Okay.
But I just really liked playing, so I lucked out that when I would pick up flute and clarinet students, it really makes a big difference when you have to be the authority.
Yeah.
So yeah, I still love to teach them.
That's awesome.
Still doing it.
What a skill set.
I played the clarinet.
It's a great instrument. Yeah.
I dropped it in the 4th grade when I got. I was third clarinet, and there were like 7 or 8 of us clarinets. So I thought they don't need me, so I wasn't playing, and I got kicked out.
Oh yeah, they'll do that.
I didn't like the reed in my mouth. I didn't like that.
Yeah, it's an acquired.
Yeah.
Taste.
My cousin, your niece, Mary Margaret, she was in band at First Flight High School in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, and we watched her in a parade, and she faked the whole thing, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I think she just got nervous or something.
Nobody does that in our group.
So you've got a lot coming up, including a concert in less than a week.
We do. I was kind of surprised looking at the calendar, like, we just got past a whole bunch of stuff with the Starry Night and whatnot. Like, oh my gosh, our concert's next week, everybody.
Wow.
So yeah, we're really excited about it, though. We took on some big bites, and the group really responded to the pictures at an exhibition. We're not doing the whole thing. I picked my favorite parts because it's about a 40-minute piece. So I chose that to be a similar amount of time to the Bookmarks from Japan, which we've done this one on 3 concerts because it's a multi-movement work. But this... I'm pretty excited about those. So those are the big ones, and then you got to work in stuff like Stevie Wonder and Nightmare Before Christmas, and then our Carnival in Sao Paulo. So that's the around the world portion. We're hitting, Japan, Russia. The Sao Paulo is like a samba style piece. So we try to have something for everybody. But the jazz band's basically doing like funk. We're doing we're doing Vehicle and Hit the Road Jack. So some R&B.
Nice. What a great show.
So we're hoping people like it. But guest appearance from the drum line. Our drum line is really doing well now because of our instructor. His name is Ben Crockett, and he is an instructor for several drum lines around here with degrees in music and everything.
Nice.
But because of the percussion, concussion, and the lines he teaches, a lot of people started realizing, hey, we can all join the JC drum line at the same time. So they're actually going to be part of it this year, which is exciting.
I'm thinking of picking up the drums.
You should.
Yeah, I was in your band room the other day, and you've got 1 million drums. You've got them from all over the world.
Right. Well, Ron Douglas really studied the African hand drumming tradition. He even was there for the birthing of a drum years ago. And the African hand drums, it hasn't run as a class in a little while, but it's still the best interactive activity that we get to do, because almost anybody can play the drums is not true. But that group, we had a really great time putting that together. So it's been a busy time, but it's all been very exciting.
Now, pictures at an exhibition, the symphony did that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's a classic. But it was written for orchestra by Mussorgsky. And then the concert band version that we have was, it's all handwritten. It's really nicely done. But Ron Douglas, my predecessor, actually went to school with the guy who did this version of it, and it is spot on. It is so much like the original, as much as you can without having violins.
How many students do you have in all of your programs?
Well, the concert band performs with between 80 and 90, and now we're up to about 30 of them are JC students.
That's great.
Or if you count the dual enrolled students, it's between 30 and 40, almost half of the group now. So yeah, I'm kind of in the middle of the age group.
Yeah.
Do you have like any basketball players? So on senior night, they're on stage in their basketball uniform?
No, we haven't had that. But when we were the pep band for the basketball games, a lot of times we would run into people who we'd see in like humanities classes and music history classes. So I'd be like cheering for them and like, yeah, go Jimmy.
Let's talk percussion concussion, because that's right around the corner too.
It's coming fast, but this year we hit a record number of lines. Really excited. The big news this year is Huron Valley High School, like the George Crockett Academy, is their instructor is a member of the Honolulu Boom. Therefore, they started calling me to be added rather than the opposite, which is I reach out to everybody to check interest, which is where we started 10 years ago. So they're coming from far and wide now to play, and then adding Jackson College too. That got us up to 15 lines.
Where is Huron Valley?
Oh golly, it's in the Detroit area.
Okay.
I'd have to double check, but he's pretty close to that side of the state.
Okay.
I think it's in Huron Valley.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yes.
I was thinking maybe it could be Canada.
Right.
Could be.
Well, we almost had one more too. The guy who runs the Detroit Red Wings drum line, he was going to try to bring his line because one of the events they normally go to isn't happening this year, but that fell through just based on scheduling.
Yeah.
But like, this is kind of exciting that people are asking to come be a part of it.
What is it about a drum line that just makes people excited?
The only consistent piece of all styles of music is rhythm. So the belief is it's part of who we are, and so we all relate to it in some way. Yeah.
Now, this started as a competition many years ago, and I think you were part of you started it.
Well, I was involved, the CP Federal Credit Union started it as a fundraiser for muscular dystrophy.
Oh, wow.
There weren't very many drum lines, and we did it at Lumen Christi. I was at Michigan Center. It was us and Vandercook Lake, Western, Northwest, and East Jackson. I can't believe I remember that. It was in 2010, and it was a really long day, but it was awesome. But the event took like 3 or 4 hours. They raised a ton of money to help with muscular dystrophy, which was a great event, but then the credit union stopped doing it. So I was kind of allowed to pick it up and rework it because as the band director, it was too much. None of us were getting paid for it. Nobody means to complain when they say that, but to take a full Saturday from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening, can we pare this back? So we made it an exhibition where everybody can kind of strut their stuff, get on and off the stage quick, meet everybody, and go home.
Very cool. This has got to be a good recruiting event for you.
It's the best one. This one and, yeah, it's the best one. I mean, all the concerts are good. Summer Band is maybe second place.
Okay.
For the whole department, Summer Band is number one. For the college in general, it's the Percussion Concussion.
Yeah, and it really is. It's an awesome show. It gets bigger every year. And you do give limited time so it doesn't last 6 hours because if you had stayed in the original format, you'd never leave.
Right. It was wonderful, but once we finally got to Pizza Hut, we were like, oh my gosh, it's like 5:30 already.
Yeah.
When did we get together?
Do you have any students out and about in the world doing great things right now?
Oh yes. Let me think about that real quick. I'm lucky to say that some of them have subbed in bands that I play in.
Oh, that's cool.
They are already getting much bigger notoriety than I ever should, right? So my hope is they'll replace me in this band with someone when they're ready. I love playing with them, and I'd play with them forever. But they're destined for bigger and better things, I think so. I'm not getting any names right now.
You play the guitar, too?
Yeah, I'm the guitar player in most of my pop rock bands.
Can you do the Sultans of Swing riff?
Oh, yeah, the Dire Straits, of course. You have to.
I would love to hear
That's a rite of passage.
I would love to hear you do that.
That one in Hotel California.
Yeah.
If you can't play those, then you don't play publicly, right? So, too much fun.
How about you and all the bands that you're in? You got any gigs coming up this fall?
Yeah, we're lucky that we got in at the Beach Bar rotation this year, so
cool.
We're closing the season there on, tomorrow. That band is called the Dan Bickel Band. It wasn't on purpose. There were just too many moving pieces to form this version of the band that is kind of designed to play gigs like the Beach Bar. So we're there tomorrow, 6 to 9. We can be your first stop on your fun Friday evening.
We were at Grand River Brewery a few weeks ago, and it was the Dan Bickel solo show.
Right. It's really nice to be able to do solo, but also playing with the band is... It's just a lot of fun, you get more of that rhythm.
Yeah, it's got to be cool having some former students that can pair up with you every now and again.
Oh, they beat me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you look at all the things that people can do at JC now in the arts and performance arts in particular, I don't think we've ever had this.
Well, no, you look at the theater, you look at Vocal Point. Vocal Point is almost triple the number that they had. Even they recovered after COVID, right? But now Bethany Bickel is teaching that group. That's my sister-in-law.
Oh, wow.
But it's not nepotism. I didn't hire her. Richard did. But she was a perfect fit, and John Johannes Pratt works with her too. And then Sarah Ann with the theater department. Yeah. Just so much energy. I mean, she's spark plug.
Very lucky to have yourself and those leaders leading those programs. I mean, high-level instruction.
Lots of fun to try to keep up.
Yeah.
Do you work with the music when the theater people do a musical?
No, I'm more of a reference point to hire musicians but Brian Kettner actually wrote a piece for Sarah Ann when they did Sylvia a couple of years ago.
Oh, yeah.
It was really clever. They created an aria out of this part of the story. It was sung back and forth from two sides of the stage, and I didn't realize he like wrote it. And
That's amazing.
Yeah, so we're involved, but not directly boots on the ground all the time.
Well, great to have you here. We look forward to being in the audience for one of these great upcoming shows, and that's not it. There's so much more. And Dan will be back as we get closer to the holidays. Thanks.
Great. Well, thank you.
Thanks, Dan.
Yeah, thanks for having me come.
From the Jackson College Music Department, Professor Dan Bickel. More of the morning show after this.